Have you ever wondered why some people seem to constantly attract manipulative individuals, those who drain their energy and try to control their lives? What if I told you this isn't a coincidence but a secret spiritual battle between the chosen and the narcissists? What you're about to discover might completely change the way you see your relationships and yourself. Could it be that you're caught in this dynamic without even realizing it? The chosen, those who carry a unique light, authenticity, and empathy, face challenges that few can understand. Have you ever noticed that the more you try to live with purpose and kindness, the more some people seem intent on dimming your shine? This happens because your energy is powerful, and where there is light, shadows manifest. This video is for anyone who has ever felt manipulated, confused, or even questioned their own sanity in the face of complicated relationships. Today we will explore the secret conflict between the chosen and the narcissists. You'll understand why your light attracts them, how they try to control and weaken you, and most importantly, how to protect your energy. This is more than just a video. It's a guide to transforming pain into spiritual growth and resilience. You'll learn practical strategies to recognize manipulation, build emotional barriers, and use these experiences as a springboard for a deeper spiritual journey. Stay with me until the end, because what we'll reveal here could be the key to finally living in peace and purpose. Let's unravel this mystery together and reclaim the power that is rightfully yours. Have you ever felt that your inner light, your empathy, and authenticity attract the wrong people? It's as if your unique energy is a magnet not just for admirers but also for those who want to extinguish your shine. These are the chosen. People with a greater purpose, whose presence is so powerful that it deeply stirs those who dwell in the shadows. Narcissists, in particular, are drawn like moths to a flame, but not with admiration, with the intent to control. This isn't just coincidence, it's a spiritual battle. The clash between the chosen and narcissists is more than personal, it's a reflection of opposing forces. While the chosen live to build and nurture, narcissists survive by destroying and manipulating. Imagine a relationship where one side brings abundance and the other drains every ounce of that energy. It seems unfair, doesn't it? But this clash, though painful, is where the chosen begin to understand the depth of their strength and the impact their light can have. But, as with everything in life, nothing is as simple as it seems at first glance. Narcissists are masters of illusion. At first, they may seem charming, supportive, even like spiritual soulmates. It's like a carefully constructed web designed to attract and trap. A common example? Imagine meeting someone who seems to understand every detail of your soul, but over time, you realize you're always walking on eggshells around them, questioning even your own perceptions. That's the beginning of control. Recognizing that this pattern exists is the first step to liberation. But it's just the beginning. As you learn about the dynamics behind this interaction, an inevitable question arises. How do you protect your energy and avoid being consumed by manipulation? The answer begins to unfold as we understand how these narcissists operate their arsenal of emotional control. The dynamic of control between narcissists and the chosen is as ingenious as it is destructive. It doesn't happen directly or obviously. On the contrary, it's like a fog that gradually sets in, undermining the chosen's self-confidence. Narcissists are experts in emotional manipulation and use tools like gaslighting, guilt-tripping, and passive-aggressive behavior to control and weaken their victims. For the chosen, who have an empathetic nature, this web can be difficult to detect, but understanding it is essential to breaking free. Gaslighting is one of the most insidious tactics. Imagine living through situations where someone repeatedly distorts your perception of reality. Are you sure it happened that way? Or I think you're exaggerating as usual? This pattern makes the chosen question not only what they see and feel but even their own sanity. Over time, this internal doubt becomes fertile ground for the narcissist to plant further manipulation. To break out of this cycle, a powerful tool is keeping a journal of events. By recording what happened, you create a solid reference to reinforce your own perception. Another common weapon in the narcissist's arsenal is guilt tripping. When a chosen one tries to set a boundary, it's common to hear something like, "You only think about yourself," or "If you really loved me, you wouldn't do this." This kind of emotional manipulation traps the chosen in a cycle of self-censorship and constant pursuit of approval. To break this pattern, it's essential to reaffirm your intentions. Something as simple as, "My decision to set this boundary is about my well-being, not a lack of love for you," can be transformative. These tactics only have power as long as they remain invisible. The secret is to learn to recognize them and begin dismantling the web of control piece by piece. As you regain clarity about your emotions and perceptions, a new challenge arises: how to effectively protect your emotional and spiritual energy. The answer lies in strategies that strengthen your inner light and create barriers against manipulation. Protecting your energy from narcissists requires more than strength. It demands strategy. The first step for the chosen is to establish clear boundaries, which may seem challenging for naturally empathetic people. However, these boundaries are not just necessary, they are crucial for your emotional protection. For example, when dealing with someone who constantly invades your space or questions your decisions, a simple but powerful response could be, "I respect your opinions, but this is my choice, and I need you to respect that." This not only creates a healthy boundary but also reinforces your authority over your own life. Recognizing patterns of manipulation is another important key. Narcissists often repeat the same tactics because they work, until they're exposed. A practical exercise is to keep a journal of interactions that cause discomfort or confusion. This helps identify manipulative behaviors and, more importantly, trains your mind not to be caught by them again. For example, if you notice you always feel guilty after saying no, reflect on the interaction and see where you were emotionally manipulated. Additionally, strengthening your self-esteem is essential. Narcissists thrive on attacking your confidence, making it vital for you to cultivate a solid sense of self-worth. Practices like daily affirmations, "I am worthy of respect and love," or activities that nurture your soul, like meditation or creative hobbies, help build an internal shield against attempts at control. A practical tip? Dedicate 10 minutes a day to a mindfulness practice, such as deep breathing and focusing solely on the present moment. This calms your mind and strengthens your emotional center. Finally, remember, protecting yourself emotionally doesn't mean closing yourself off to the world. On the contrary, it's about learning to open up selectively to connections that nourish your soul. Building a support network with people who share your values is as important as defending yourself from those who don't respect them. With these strategies, you not only protect yourself but also prepare to transform these experiences into a journey of spiritual growth. The next step? Understanding how these battles shape us and connect us to a greater purpose. The greatest lessons in life often arise from the most challenging experiences. For the chosen, facing narcissists isn't just an emotional battle. It's an opportunity for profound spiritual growth. Every moment of manipulation, every attempt at control, is a test that awakens resilience and promotes a connection with your highest essence. Think of it this way: you are being shaped for something greater, like iron that, under intense heat, transforms into a sharp and indestructible sword. This transformation begins at the lowest point, in the pain that seems unbearable. It is in these moments that the chosen are forced to look within themselves and discover an inner strength they never imagined they possessed. Imagine a seed buried in the dark soil, seemingly lost, but over time finds its way to the light and becomes a towering tree. Similarly, the struggles against narcissists push the chosen to seek deeper spiritual answers, developing a sense of purpose that transcends pain. Adversity also teaches us to redefine our perspective of the world. Many chosen ones begin to realize that the challenges they face are not punishments but invitations to evolve. Practices such as meditation, prayer, and even inspirational readings like Psalm 23 from the Bible can be anchors in this process. For example, dedicate 15 minutes daily to guided reflection, asking yourself, "What is this experience trying to teach me?" These small practices accumulate a powerful force over time. But the most profound aspect of this growth is that it never returns to its starting point. Each battle won strengthens your resilience and illuminates your connection to a greater purpose. The chosen emerge not just as survivors but as spiritual warriors, ready to inspire and lead others. What remains to understand is how this inner strength can be channeled to completely transform your reality, and this leads us to the next crucial point: the unshakable power of connection with your essence. Within every chosen one lies a strength that, though often hidden, is so powerful that no narcissist can extinguish it. This strength comes from an unbreakable connection to your essence, to your highest purpose. It's like a flame that never goes out, even in the midst of the most intense emotional storms. When the chosen recognize that their light is unique and inextinguishable, they free themselves from the chains of manipulation and discover the true power they carry. Intuition is one of the chosen's greatest allies. It's that inner voice that, even muffled by manipulations, always whispers the truth. For example, if you feel inexplicably uneasy around someone, stop and ask yourself, is this person respecting my energy and my values? Honoring your intuition is an act of courage, and every time you do, you reinforce the connection to your inner self. The practice of actively listening to yourself, whether through meditation or silence, helps to strengthen this inner channel. The chosen also have a special ability to transform pain into growth. Every challenging experience, every attempt at manipulation, is an opportunity to build resilience. A practical example? If you've gone through a toxic relationship, use it as fuel to create something meaningful. Write about your journey, share your lessons with others, or dedicate yourself to a cause that resonates with your essence. These actions not only heal but also illuminate the path for others. The most incredible aspect of this inner strength is that it doesn't just protect, it inspires. When the chosen live in alignment with their truth, they become beacons for those around them. Imagine the impact you can have on someone struggling in the shadows, simply by living your authenticity and resilience. And by channeling this strength, a new question arises: how can you use this light to create a reality that fully reflects who you are and the purpose for which you were called? Here's the truth that changes everything: you are chosen, not by chance but by design. Your light is so unique, so powerful, that it sparks intense reactions wherever you go. It attracts people who want to feed on it but also those who want to extinguish it. And do you know what's most amazing? No attempt at manipulation, no guilt game, can extinguish something divine within you. Your light is non-negotiable, it's your essence. When you understand that this battle is not just external but spiritual, something changes profoundly. Narcissists come into your life not to destroy you but to reveal the power you carry. Every emotional attack, every attempt at gaslighting, is an opportunity for you to reaffirm your authenticity and resilience. Think about it, what you've endured so far has only reinforced who you are. You haven't been broken, you've been shaped. And this is the secret that many chosen ones don't realize. True control was never in the hands of those who tried to manipulate them. It was always with you. The strength they tried to extinguish is the same that now lights your path. It's as if each battle were a step, leading you to a higher level of spiritual growth. What remains? Using this light, this strength to transform your life and the world around you. Now the question is clear: what will you do with this power? Because by understanding that you've always had the tools to resist and thrive, the next step is to create a life that reflects who you truly are. It's time to rise as the beacon that lights the way for others and show that light not only resists darkness, it transforms it. Now that you understand the dynamic between the chosen and the narcissists, it's time to act. This knowledge isn't just to be stored, it's to be lived. The question is, how will you protect your light and use it to illuminate not only your path but that of others? Your light is unique and the world needs it, but it will only shine fully when you decide to take control of your life. Today, I want to challenge you. Think of a relationship or situation where you feel your energy is being drained. What can you do today to establish a healthy boundary? Maybe it's saying no for the first time or seeking support from someone you trust. Small steps can create big changes. And if you've already started this process, share it in the comments. Your experience might inspire others to do the same. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Every challenge faced is a lesson that reinforces your resilience and connection to purpose. If this video brought you clarity, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Together, we can create a space where the chosen thrive, free from the chains of manipulation. Remember, your light cannot be extinguished. Take care of it and it will illuminate everything around you.